In this series, let us learn about the stories of Ramayana. The first story is the child of Anjanai and Kesari. In Devaloka, there was an Apsaras woman named Punjita Sthalai. She was very beautiful. One day she came to the Nandavanam to pick some flowers. She saw that there was a monkey in deep meditation under a tree. It was fun for her to pick some flowers and throw it at the monkey. At that time, she realized that it was not an ordinary monkey, it was a sage. The sage got angry. He told, I was in severe penance in the form of a monkey. You disturbed me. He then cursed the Apsaras to take birth as a human, and after some time, her face would be turned to the face of a monkey. The Apsaras asked, please give a solution to get relieved from this curse. The sage told, in your birth, after your marriage, you will have a boy child. Once you give birth to the boy child, your face will change back to a normal human face. The Apsaras then went to Devaloka and told everything to Brihaspati. Brihaspati sent her to Buloka to take birth. She was born as the daughter to Punjaran, an ardent Shiva devotee. Punjaran named her as Anjanai. Anjanai attained the marriageable age. One day she went to a forest and suddenly a lion chased her. At that time, a monkey faced man came there and saved her. His name was Kesari. Since he saved her, Anjanai liked him and wanted to marry him. At that time, her face turned to the face of a monkey, just as the curse in her previous life. Kesari liked Anjanai and they got married. They were not blessed with children for a long time. Anjanai was worried. One day, Dharmadevatai came in a dream and told, you go to Thiruvenkatam hill. Do save your penance there. After hearing the voice, Anjanai went to Thiruvenkatam hill and started doing severe penance. Days and months passed by. One fine morning, Vayudeva put the fruit on her hand, which was given by Lord Shiva. Anjanai then saw the fruit and ate it. After some days, she got pregnant, and in the auspicious month of Margali, during the Mula Nakshatra, a boy child was born to Anjanai. After giving birth, Anjanai's face became normal, and the boy child was none other than Lord Anjaneya, also called as Lord Hanuman. Lord Hanuman is the minister of Sugriva in Rishamukha Parvatam. After a long time, he met Rama, and the next Ramayana incident followed. The second story is about a woman in a stone form. Once upon a time, the Devas and the Asuras churned the ocean to get the Amritam for their well being. During that period, many good things came from the ocean. Among those, a beautiful woman came out of it named Agaligai. Sage Gautamar, one of the Saptarishis, and Indiran from the Devaloka wanted to marry Agaligai. Lord Brahma arranged a competition between Gautamar and Indiran. He told them, whoever sees a two-headed cow and can prove their witness is eligible to marry Agaligai. Indiran mounted on his Airavata elephant and went to search for the two-headed cow around earth. Gautamar thought, how is it possible for a cow to have two heads? While Gautamar was thinking about this, Narada Muni came there and asked what had happened. Gautamar told everything to Narada Muni. Narada told that Brahma's oath would never go false. We will at once go to the nearby Koshala and check there if there is any two-headed cow. Both went to the nearby Koshala. At that time, a cow was delivering a calf. The calf's head was at the back of the cow. This resembled the view of a two-headed cow. Gautama immediately went to Lord Brahma and described about the two-headed cow with the witness of Narada Muni. Lord Brahma announced that Gautama had won the competition and arranged for the marriage of Agaligai with Gautama. Indiran wandered over the world and ended up in failure. He got his vengeance against Gautama. Days and months passed by. Agaligai was doing her duty very well, and life was going very well. Indiran tried to play a trick to cheat Gautama. He asked help from Moon to become a rooster. Moon agreed and became a rooster and started crowing in the midnight. Upon hearing the crowing of a rooster, sage Gautama thought it was dawn. He took his Panchapatra for doing Sandhya Vandanam. He went to the banks of the river Ganges. During that time, Indiran came in the form of sage Gautama. Since it was midnight, Agaligai couldn't see the person properly and misunderstood Indiran as Gautama. She let him inside the house. At that time, Gautama thought something was wrong, and it was not quite dawn yet. It was still night. He came back angrily and kicked the door. Agaligai was shocked to see two persons in her husband's form. Gautama realized that Indiran played a trick and cursed Indiran that there will be no children in his life. Gautama also cursed Agiligai to become a stone, since she didn't realize the difference between her husband and the other person. Agaligai then pleaded Gautama for the relief from the curse. Gautama then told, in the future, if the stone is touched by the feet of Lord Rama, on that day the stone will turn back to Agaligai. So, in the stone form, Agaligai chanted the Ramanama for so long and waited for Rama's arrival. After very long time, Lord Rama came with Vishwamitra to the forest. He saw a tulsi plant that was blooming on the stone. Tulsi plants grow only in a holy place. Vishwamitra told the story of Agaligai, that she was cheated by a man and cursed by another man, and asked Rama to place his foot on the stone. Lord Rama then touched the stone with his leg. Suddenly the stone turned back to Agaligai. Agaligai worshipped Rama and got relief from Gautama's curse.